Good morning. Welcome to another attempt at Coffee and a Forecast. It is May 24th. It's Friday Eve. Happy Thursday to you. Salute. Good coffee. Although it's getting a little cool, but second cup's on its way here pretty soon. As soon as I finish up here. Still dealing with the lips and the voice out of sync, although I downloaded some more codecs to see if that would help, so maybe it's better. I won't know until I'm done. You know right now. But anyway, let's get into the forecast, shall we? It was pretty windy yesterday. 102 was our high. It's going to be pretty windy today, too. Areas of blowing dust possible this afternoon. Red flag warning for high fire danger as well. And wind gusts to around 40 miles an hour this afternoon. A high near 96. See, our temperature is going down, but our winds increasing, especially tomorrow. 68 tonight. And be windy in the evening, and then winds relaxing overnight, but still breezy overnight, kind of like last night. The winds are already starting back up today. And then tomorrow, wind advisory, winds gusting to 45 miles an hour, and they'll be sustained a little higher too, 25 to 35, gusting to 45 tomorrow. Wind advisory, red flag warning, and cooler, 92. Saturday, not as windy, winds gusting to around 30, but still a fire weather watch. So high fire danger still through all into the weekend, and only 85 for high on Saturday. Very nice. And Sunday 88 with the wind finally out of here, I think. And then by Memorial Day back into the low to mid 90s. So windy conditions is the bad news here, but cooler weather is the good news. So let's check out the time lapse from yesterday from the University of Arizona's webcam. And you can see breezy in the morning, and then the afternoon the trees really start to shake, and the flag really gets whipping too. And here comes a cloud. Look at that. Oh, it was brief, but there was a cloud. And again, it was 102 yesterday. And then the afternoon we had some like dust moving in. It almost looked like smoke, but I haven't heard of any fires in the area. But again, the fire danger is high with dry conditions and all that wind. All right, temperatures out there right now at 5:45 in the morning. Safford at 68, 64. Douglas Bisbee Airport. Here's a 70, Nogales Airport. 68 in Casa Grande. And 75 right now in Tucson. We'll zoom in and see more Tucson temperatures. Benson, too, at 68. 76 near the apartment here in southern Oro Valley. And one more zoom in showing a variety of temperatures in the metro. We got mid to upper 60s on the east side. And mid 70s for most of the rest of us. 74 right now in Marana. What is going on? What's causing all this wind? Well, it's system after system after system moving across the country to our north, or at least across the western two-thirds of the country to our north. So here's yesterday's wind maker that's now in Wyoming with thunderstorms ahead of it in South Dakota and Minnesota. And then here's tomorrow's wind maker moving into the Pacific Northwest right now with unsettled weather there. They actually have thunderstorms possible in the forecast for Portland, Oregon for this afternoon and evening. So unsettled weather from this system. It's going to miss us to the north, but again, it's going to move right through this trough that's set up camp above our heads. And so we're not getting the rain or the systems themselves, but the storms are coming close enough to keep those winds whipping. And temperature is cooling too, as this trough of low pressure gets a little bit deeper with this next system. But then by, say, the end of the weekend or mid-weekend, we'll get the high pressure building back in here, which will stop the winds or calm them down considerably, but then we'll start warming up again as we get into, say, Memorial Day and beyond. What's going on across the rest of the country? Well, here's our severe weather threat with that system that's in Nebraska right now. I showed Wyoming was the upper low back here, the surface low out ahead of that in Nebraska, Kansas, with the trailing cool front dipping down all the way into northern Arizona. And ahead of that is where our severe weather threat is from Wisconsin, Iowa, parts of Missouri, and Minnesota. Behind this system, it's kind of chilly. I mean, we have rain and snow for the Rockies here, and rain and snow for eastern Oregon into Idaho and northern California. And then here's our next big system for the Pacific Northwest. Again, not a ton of steady rain, but more unsettled weather, because it's kind of a chilly system. So again, thunderstorms possible this afternoon and evening, even for Portland, Oregon. And this is our next wind maker for tomorrow. So our forecast, a lot of wind Winds gusting to 40 today. Areas of blowing dust, perhaps in areas this afternoon. And a red flag warning too for high fire danger. So if you smoke, keep your butts in the car. Right, 96 for a high. Tomorrow even windier with winds gusting to 45 miles an hour and cooler, 92. And then for Saturday, not as windy, but still kind of windy and cooler, 85. Sunday, the wind, maybe a little breeze, but not bad, 88. Sunday looks like a really nice day. And Memorial Day looks pretty nice too, about 94 with sunshine as we start to heat back up. Coffee and a forecast, it's back. And we'll see if my voice and my audio match up. It's kind of frustrating. I've got to get to the Apple Store and talk to the geniuses and say, hey, is there something, is Mac OS 10 Lion messed up in their video codecs? What's the deal? What's the fix? Or is it just me? Do I have a lemon for a Mac Mini? Hope not. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Remember, Tucson's weather lives at tucsonweather.us. Like us on Facebook, and we're on Google Plus too. It's all very exciting. We'll probably see you tomorrow.